Good afternoon, and welcome to More Than Meets the Eye. I'm your host, Blind Prime, and for today we're going to be covering the Marvel Legends Havok from the Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure wave. I have Havok up here on my little area, my Wii Fit board of a studio, and have him amongst his brothers, Vulcan and Cyclops, and also his nephew, Cable, because I realized I had the Cable from the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure line years ago. That was given to me as a Christmas present by my brother ages ago, and I just kind of had him laying around, and I was like, wait, I got this. So many Summerses now. I can bring in another Summerses that I have. And of course, all of this is in preparation for getting the greatest of the Summerses. Corsair. Corsair, yes, the pirate Summerses. So I am looking forward to getting the Pirates Summers tomorrow, this year, not next year, this year. It's sometime in this year, probably around fall of next year, or not this year. Good grief! I still got to get in the habit of saying that this is 2023. I can't even believe it's 2023. Man, we've made it pretty far, people. Good job, humanity. Let's just keep doing it. Let's just keep moving forward, and then we'll make it to 2043 before anybody knows it. That'd be cool, I think, at least. Anyway, I'm looking forward to 2076. I think that's going to be a fun year. Anyway, let's get into this figure. Let me move around, get rid of all the other Summerses that are around here. Cable, you can go over here, and you can just kind of chill out over there on the side. And where did you go? Who fell? Cyclops, you fell? Really, Cyclops? Alright. Cyclops, you can go over here. And Vulcan, you can... Well, actually, Vulcan, you can chill for a second because you have something I'm going to talk about. So, the Havok figure came with 3 accessories. He came with this giant thingamajig on his back. It's pretty neat. Pardon me. It's just a big bunch of concentric circles. It's kind of cool. But honestly, I do wish that they had made the peg for it so that it could fit on his foot. It is annoying that this peg doesn't fit in his foot peg hole, because this platform, I honestly think, would have been really cool if they had given it another type of peg, maybe a smaller peg, so that you could actually put the Havok on it and he could ride his weird little energy circles like they were a surfboard or something. I think that would have been neat. Yeah, but this is one massive piece, and honestly, I don't get it. But it is neat. It just makes the back of the figure heavy. You can... I don't know if you can put it on Vulcan. I don't think they gave Vulcan a back hole. So, they gave Havok a back hole. Oh, crap, I knocked somebody over. Oh, I knocked you over. Cable, stay over there. Alright, so that's the big giant back plate thing. It's pretty cool. It's got some concentric circles. It's definitely got some texture to it. I assume by the feel of the plastic that it's semi-transparent. And I'm hoping it's a pink or a red. Now, I gave Vulcan one of the little... Because Havok here comes with 2 weird little spinny things that you can actually put on there. You can take off the fist and put it on the wrist. And I found out that Vulcan's power is the ability to harness his brother's powers. So I gave him one of Havok's doohickeys so that he could have it on his wrist, like he had just caught it in a fight. Or it was passed over to him by Havok to use in something else. Nuts! I just dropped whatever. So that's Vulcan, and now we're gonna finish up with Havok. He's got another one on his arm, and it just kind of spins. He comes with 2 of them. Now he comes with some other hands, but honestly, they're not really that great. This figure is okay, but he's definitely got some issues. That's what we're going to talk about now that we're done with the accessories. Let's talk sculpt work, and then we're going to get into articulation and what I dislike about it. Sculpt work-wise, there's not really much going on here, except, the normal stuff that we've seen from a figure of this size. There's just muscle tone everywhere, but there's not really much extra. There's not even any sculpting on the bottoms of the feet. Is there even an X belt on this guy? There's something there. No, not really. Yeah, he doesn't even have an X-Men belt on. He's got a painted on outfit, and yeah, he's the only things that's different in this guy's sculpt is his face sculpt, which is neat. He's got a very pointed nose. And he's got some decent eyes there, and then he's got these weird little half circles on his head. He's got three of them, and you know, it's odd. There's one in the center, and then one on the left, and one on the right. I don't remember that, but then again, uh, the most interaction I've had with a Havok character was from the X-Men Evolution series. The Havok wasn't really used in the original X-Men animated show that often, and then of course in the X-Men video games you could play as Havok, and those really nice ones where you had that entire group. So yeah, but that's articulation wise. Now, I mean, that's sculpt wise. There's not really much going on here. It's just the muscle sculpt that we've seen from other things. It's kind of boring. Now, articulation wise, he does have some really great shoulders, but for some reason, his he's got this butterfly where the back butterfly is massive and the front butterfly is okay. It's meh compared to the back butterfly. The back butterfly is crazy, but he does have butterfly joints, which is neat. You can have him do the butterfly. Wow, butterfly. Okay. The shoulders are ratcheted. Actually, that's kind of neat. I don't know why they're ratcheted, but they're ratcheted. Even ratcheted so much as the up and down motion. But you can't get very high up with this guy. That's a shame. You're going to have to actually spin the arm around to get up there. But you can't just raise the arm up all the way. It does stop it, and it doesn't even get to a full 90. I'd say that's a what is that, 80, maybe a 75-degree angle that it makes, but definitely not a 90. Um, Now, he does have some ab crunch, and that is ratcheted. The, the every joint in this guy's actually got a ratchet. Even his double jointed elbows have ratchets. His knees have ratchets. What in the world is going on with all these ratchets? His hips have a soft ratchet. I can feel it in there. And even the side to side is just really tight. This guy's got some very tight joints. I'm very happy with the tightness of the joints. The foot isn't ratcheted, and even even the boot spin has a ratchet in it. My lord, there are so many ratchets in this guy. Do you note your head doesn't have a ratchet? That's always good. Yeah. So now the negatives on this guy. One, he does. They could have made his feet a little wider so that he could have an easier time standing when he's carrying his weird little accessory piece on his back. He does get a little back heavy with that thing on, and you can spin it better so that it can kind of touch the ground a little easier. But that's a negative on him. They are pinned joints. He does have a bunch of pins sticking into this plastic everywhere, which is a shame, especially since there were so many pinless action figures in the Bonebreaker wave. The Bonebreaker wave was weird in that it seemed to have an equal amount of pinless and pinned in it, and even the Build-A-Figure was pinned when everything else seemed to be going pinless. It was very odd to me to experience that. Yeah, this is a great collection to the Summers family, and I am very happy to have myself a Havok and a Vulcan. And like I said at the beginning of this video, Corsair's coming out next year, and that's just going to be another addition to the Summers family. Now I got to get the X-Man from the Apocalypse wave, I guess, and find me a Madeline Pryor and a Rachel Summers and a Jean Grey. Is it Rachel Grey? Is it Madeline Grey? Anyway, I need to find all the women in the Summers family now and the X-Man. And with Corsair, I'll have it all except for Cyclops' mother. Have they ever brought up the mother in the X-Men? Let me know in the comments below if you're an X-Men fan and you remember the mother of Scott Summers being brought up, or Alex Summers, or crap, what's Vulcan's name? I want to say it starts with an R, but I'm not. Don't quote me on that. He is the middle child Summers, because I found out that Scott's actually the eldest. I thought Vulcan was the eldest. So whoop, what little do I know? But I do know that Havok is the youngest. At least I think Havok's the youngest. So let me find my doohickey to stop the videos. There it is, hiding underneath Cyclops. Thank you for watching today's episode, and please tune into my channel, blind_prime, for more in-depth reviews of action figures from a blind person's perspective. I mean, How do you best enjoy action figures? Well, watch a person who doesn't look at them, and then I'll describe to you what they feel like and things like that. And I won't be intrigued or swayed by the eye candy. The eye candy of the corporation doesn't work on my channel. You can't entice me with your eye candy. I do not have the tools to appreciate eye candy. So, haha! I fail all my mental checks when it comes to eye candy rolls. I am a success. Thank you for watching. Please tune into my channel more. I'll be doing Armada Starscream. Got him up right there. And he'll be tomorrow's video. And we'll do Starscream in robot mode, Starscream vehicle mode, and of course a Starscream explanation on how to transform it. And it's just my first Armada figure actually ever, because I didn't buy the Armada figures. Armada was the first toy line where the Transformers went from rubber wheels to plastic wheels, and that was just such a no-no on me. I hated the plastic wheels. I refused to buy anything Armada because of the plastic wheels. Um, yeah, that was a different time. To all of you newer Transformers collectors, there was a time where the wheels were rubber and were actually like Lego wheels. Ooh. But that was a long time ago in a place far, far away. And it hasn't been purchased by Disney. Thank you for watching. Tune in next Friday.